Should guests on the dais, Shri A.B. Mishra Garu and Navin Reddy Garu, Kulakarni Garu, and all participants. Good morning to all of you. I give a brief description of what are the export policy incentives and different export promotion measures implemented by the DGFT and Department of Commerce. So, DO Department of Commerce is the main apex body for regulation of export and imports and also for monitoring of export and imports in India. And apart from that, DOC also coordinates and regulates different SEZs, special economic zones, and it also nodal agency for all bilateral and multilateral agreements and also WTO related matters, and also coordination with state governments and export promotion bodies for promotion of exports. And DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade, is the attached office of the Department of Commerce. And DGFT formulates and implements foreign trade policy. The existing foreign trade policy is effective from April 1st, 2023. And main role of DGFT is like it also coordinates with various export promotion bodies, state governments, and also there are many commodity boards, and to coordinating and working with commodity boards to promote exports and also to take any measures for foreign trade facilitation. Earlier, you are all aware that earlier it was basically a controller of exports and imports we used to call. But when the liberalization started, it has become, it is changed as DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade. Now, apart from regulation, trade regulation, the main emphasis of DGFT is on trade promotion and trade facilitation. So, different functions are, you are aware, there are product lines, 8-digit product lines like ITS-HS code. So that now if you see most of 90% of the product lines are in the free category. That means only IEC is required to export or import, nothing else is required. And where only around 10% of product lines are that are in the restrictive and prohibited category. So for restrictive category, you have to obtain a export or import license from the DGFT to apart from other any state subject to state regulations. And whereas for prohibitive list, normally it is only for stating trading enterprises. So DGFT maintains these three lists. One is free category, one is restricted category, other one is prohibitive category. And there are one SCOMET list. So SCOMET list is mainly special chemicals, organics, which are sensitive, and mainly they are dual use items, like they have applications in military applications and also civilian uses. There that comes under SCOMET list. And some of those SCOMET items are for them that export import license is given by the DGFT, but some of the SCOMET items mostly related to defense purposes, for that license is issued by the Department of Defense Production. So some of the export promotion measures implemented by DGFT are, one is advance authorization. So advance authorization allows duty free import of inputs, and that shall be incorporated in the exporting product. So what you will get is you will get custom duty benefit and IGST benefit. This is applicable for DTA, means DTA units operating in the DTA area, as well as units units supplying to SEZs also, like deemed exports. This is applicable for both physical exports and deemed exports. And it is also like not only final supply, like who supplies to a foreign destination, even intermediate suppliers also this is available. Like you supply to a intermediate farm, like that farm again supplies to foreign destination. So this is most of the useful to cater to the working capital needs, because normally you will get entire custom duty benefit while importing, but only obligation is that you have to export again that final product with a value addition of 15%. And mostly this is engineering sectors and pharmaceutical sectors they are one of the highest beneficiary of this advance authorization scheme. And what is means the difference between DFIA advance authorization? There is one more scheme, DFIA, that is duty free import authorization. In advance authorization, like you can export first, or you can import first based on your requirements, whether input requirements and your whether your export orders. But in DFIA, duty free import authorization scheme, you have to export first, and based on these your export turnover, you will get a duty script. So that script again you can use to next time you can get duty free import of inputs. So this is like first export, and then you use that duty script to avail benefit on the imports, next imports. So one difference is in the advance authorization, normally the value addition is 15%. Here it is value addition is 20%. And one more measure is export promotion capital goods scheme. Means this is to improve value addition of manufacturing units, and also to enable them to access technology incentive capital goods from abroad. And also they can avail same that capital goods from even Indian manufacturer also, Indian supplier also. So here is also obligation is that you will get again custom duty benefit even if you are supplying, if you are procuring from a local supplier, at that time also you will get a IGST benefit. But thing is here also you have a export obligation. It is around a span of 6 years. You have to, what are the duty saved amount? Normally if you save duty saved amount 6 times, that you have to export in a period of 6 years. So other two schemes are, one is rebate of state and central levies and taxes. This is mainly for made up articles and garment industries there. This is one is the RODTEP scheme is there, remission of duties and taxes on exported products. Actually earlier we have MES, merchandise exports from India scheme. Now that is being replaced by this RODTEP scheme. In this RODTEP scheme, actually there are some means the main purpose of RODTEP scheme is that export should not be taxed. Whether already there are some exemptions like central government, state government, local government is giving some exemption. Apart from that, there are some taxes being levied by 18 level. So that even that taxes also can be means availed from this RODTEP scheme. But it is standardized rates actually. Headquarters, DGFT headquarters decides based on consultation with the exporters what are the rates. Based on that, at that standard rates, these duty scripts will be given to exporters in this RODTEP scheme. Again, this is one is rebate of state and central levies and taxes. This is mainly for garment industries there. Apart from this interest equalization scheme, you are aware that in this interest equalization scheme, for in all the product lines, whatever product lines are in all the product, MSMEs will get interest subvention. But there are for other exporters, there are specific HS lines. So on those specific HS lines, exporters can get interest subvention. So these are all actually export incentive schemes. But nowadays DGFT and Department of Commerce focusing more on trade facilitation and means ease of doing business. So with that intention, some of the measures taken by the DOC and DGFT is like now DGFT is operating on a single online portal. Means there is we are completely dispensed with submission of manual documents. All communication and all correspondence will be through only single online portal is there. And we have introduced paperless filing and electronic communication. And I think the most useful measure for exporters is EBRC. So earlier you has to approach to banks. Now you can get you self-certify EBRC, and banks will send that electronic inward remittance messages to based on this is PAN. It is linked to PAN. Again, IEC code is linked to PAN. This is also linked to PAN. So the exporter himself can generate EBRCs and he can self-certify. So this is one of the very means it has reduced most of the time of the exporter, and also it is streamlined the business processes. So, now there is seamless integration is there with DGFT portal and customs portal IceGate, and also with banks also to get and to receive these EBRCs and for receiving the messages. Now DGFT introduced now Jan Sunwai. Jan Sunwai means actually it is daily in the DGFT has around 24 regional offices and headquarters. In all headquarters and regional offices, every day it is 10:30 to 11:30 there is video conference facility. So any exporter or importer can log in, and they can whatever their grievances or whatever their application status, they can log in and they can inquire on the DGFT portal. And we are conducting Niryat Bandhu scheme. The purpose of Niryat Bandhu scheme is like it is to mentor new and potential exporters regarding the what are the foreign trade policy measures and what are the new initiatives taken by the DGFT, and also handhold them to and to improve and increase the awareness on foreign trade policy measures, and like what are the free trade agreements and benefits of free trade agreements. Under this, we are conducting Niryat Bandhu program. And recently, what happened, because of as the trade increases, there are also some complaints regarding commercial complaints and quality complaints are also increasing. That is both from Indian exporter importers and also I think for foreign export importers. So to resolve those disputes, DGFT has launched one quality complaints and trade disputes portal. There, whoever it can be available to both foreign and Indian traders. They can lodge their grievance with the. It is also available on the DGFT portal, QCTD portal. There means if it is our complaint is raised by our Indian trader, then we will forward that complaint to the abroad missions where that against whom that complaint is there. In the same way, foreign exporter importers also can raise complaints against Indian exporters. So that we will allot to the respective territorial DGFT offices. And we have launched one Trade Connect portal. In the Trade Connect portal there is very useful information for both emerging entrepreneurs and also new entrepreneurs. Basically, you can know what are the product lines. Actually, your product is where is the market is, where is the demand is there, and also what are the tariff lines in that particular country. And any trade fairs are going on related to your product, any trade fairs are going on. And also there, if any grievance is there, that trade portal allows like you can raise a grievance, and that will be also forward to respective departments and respective authorities. And one more is status holder certificate is there, because to reward already existing exporters, there are some actually threshold limits. If it is $5 million US, they will get 1 star, like that. If it is 15 million, it is 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, like that. Status holder certification is there. So what happens is that status holder certification, like when you are importing or exporting, I think when you are importing, you have to execute a BG with the custom authorities. So when you have status holder certification, that BG execution is not required. And also it will the status holder certification enable you like fast clearing at customs ports, and also it give some financial benefits, like you can have more there is reduced charges on foreign currency clearances. That is there, one of the benefits of the status holder certificate. And mainly for MSME and agri exporters, there is actually, while calculating, we will give a benefit of double weightage. Means in a year exports, they can be counted double, means such that you will get 1 star certificate. So the benefits are same for single star and 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, like that. But the double weightage benefit is only for MSME exporters and agri exporters. And certificate of origin, there are 2 types of certificate of origin. One is preferential certificate of origin and non-preferential certificate of origin. Non-preferential certificate of origin is being issued by FIEO and other export promotion organization. But whereas preferential certificate of origin is issued by the DGFT. Means it is like whatever we have normally free trade agreements with other countries. So you, to get that benefit of free trade agreements, what is tax benefits, you require certificate of origin. And some jurisdictions are insisting, like foreign jurisdictions are insisting free sale certificate. Free sale certificate means that is whether they will ask you are supplying to these to our country, but whether this is freely exportable or freely tradable in your country, they will ask that. So at that time, for that to purpose, we have issuing free sale certificate. So it is only just that that particular item or particular good is freely tradable in India, so that you can also so that is a like certification to foreign authorities. Based on that free sale certificate, sometimes they will allow the goods. Basically, nutraceutical products, most of the nutraceutical products which are being exported, foreign jurisdictions are asking for free sale certificate for those products. And there are many free trade agreements. Actually, free trade agreements, what happens is there is benefit, because these free trade agreements, we have a competitive edge compared to other countries. If we have, after you are all aware that we have a free trade agreements with UAE. After that agreement, our exports have considerably increased to these UAE, and now we are also now discussions are going on with India, Australia. Australia agreement also is, it is done. Now UK, there are negotiations with UK, and also negotiation with USA. So what I suggest is exporters has to avail the benefit of free trade agreements. They have to little do such that where their product is demand, and what is that when they are importing also. Because in free trade agreements we have concessional duties, so that concessional duties you can get benefit that will help in your means meeting your capital working capital requirements. Mm, Apart from that, in recently budget 2025 also initiated many measures for export promotion. It has recognized actually export promotion is one of the pillar, means exports are one of the pillar for growth of Indian economy, such that it not only provide valuable foreign currency to India and employment, and it has many linkages with the even domestic industries also. So the most important two schemes has been launched in the budget 2025. One is that is export promotion mission. I think we have a session now, trade finance. Actually, trade finance has become an important aspect of trade. So to means to improve trade finance to exporters, in this budget has launched Indian export promotion mission with an outlay of 2,250 crore. The initiative aims to main is facilitate seamless access to export credit and enhance cross-border factoring services, and also to tackle non-tariff barriers. Any non-tariff barriers, there any support is required, and one of the objective of export promotion mission is to help exporters in means dealing with non-tariff measures. Apart from that, now one Bharat Trade Net portal has been launched. So Bharat Trade Net portal is that is also mainly for trade documentation, digitization of trade documents, and also for again to provide trade finance support. Mm. And because if you see these BharatNet and is on the lines of like we have Singapore, EU, there it is completely digitization. Now we have to file bill of lading and most of the documents that now recently government has also introduced a bill, and that is also been passed by the parliament, bill of lading bill. So these measures allow that digitization of trade documents. So when digitization of trade documents is enabled, it will allow us, means like it will enable to access more trade finance based on the digitization of documents, such that the manual processes will reduce, and it will also increase transparency. And the main important thing is it will promote ease of doing business to the sector. And if you see the trend, when actually this year also we have mostly non-petroleum export like electronic goods, pharmaceutical products, engineering goods have seen a uptrend compared to where it is global level. That goods are means registered a 2% growth, but whereas in India these non-petroleum goods have registered a growth of around 11%. So government is also encouraging most of the exporters now, like we means technology incentive exports, like we have now quality control measures is there. After initiation of this quality control orders, many of the imports have reduced, because quality control orders will standardize. They will means they will improve. They will set some standards. So otherwise, with that, what happens? The dumping from other countries to India will reduce. So now government is continuously encouraging exporters to means improve quality in their products, such that uh, to shift. Main thing is shift, instead of depending on financial incentives, we should more focus on our product. Like it should be quality product, because that there is a demand from foreign countries for quality product. When we have quality, so the financial where taxes are, that will be means will less matter. Like that, now government is improving mostly on the quality related aspects. So, and it is we are all aware that even India also the startup culture, and one we are one of the third largest startup industry, and entrepreneurship. If we see IECs, I think the IEC's main import exporter code, which is first thing for to export or import things. The continuously, even Telangana also the means taking IECs, registering of IEC is increasing. Even at India level also, means more entrepreneurs are coming into foreign trade now, because of and e-commerce. There is also very large scope e-commerce, and e-commerce also you require that IEC. So many of the people are coming into trade, foreign trade. And even state and central governments also very encouraging exporters, and they're also state and central governments every time coordinating to taking measures. Like if you see, we have started district export plans. Even we are promoting exports from even districts also. And with FIEO we have organized many meetings in the districts to means because there is a already potential is there in the districts. But thing is that some awareness if is required, and some push is required, that our state governments, central governments are continuously doing. And also I even we are combinedly collaborating with FIEO, and we are doing programs under Niryad Bandhu to encourage and to promote exporters in the districts. Uh, so I think with this all combined efforts, I think we will definitely achieve the $2 trillion target, export target set by the Prime Minister. And I once again thank you, FIO, to giving this opportunity, and thank you all participants to question this.